It is election day here in California. The race for California governor is in its final stretch. There are 46 candidates who want Gavin Newsom's job. And joining us now is Republican National Committee spokesperson Paris Dennard, live from Washington, D.C. Paris, thank you so much for joining us.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Well, currently the latest Emerson College and Fox 5 News poll indicates that voters are leaning towards no on this recall. Why do Republicans think that Newsom failed as a leader?
I think it's abundantly clear to everyone in California that Governor Newsom failed as a leader. When you look at the fact that homicides were up 31% last year, the fact that he has put the state on the top of every wrong list that is imaginable. When you look at homelessness and poverty, unemployment, the second highest in the nation, this is a governor who has led the state to a mass exodus. There are so many people who have already voted with their feet. The chairwoman of our party, Ronna McDaniel, said that yesterday. The people have already spoken by the vast amounts of people who left the state, companies who've left the state, because it's so expensive to live there. Quality of life, safety and security. You have politicians defunding the police, and now seeing the spike in crime and violence and murders, refunding the police. This is a state that had so many restrictive mandates that said churches are not essential, but strip clubs are essential, and said you couldn't sing and chant in church. It resulted in a lawsuit. This governor has failed, and the people have already spoken when it came to the fact that he even got to the point of being in a recall election. For all those people, Republicans, independents, Democrats, blacks, whites, Hispanics, who signed up to say, yes, he needs to have the option of thinking about his career, and we need to have the choice in being able to send him home. And that's what I hope is going to happen with so many people coming out to the polls, defying the pollsters and saying, yes, Gavin Newsom has to go.
Well, this may be a short answer for you, Paris, but obviously with all that you feel that he's done wrong, what do you think he's done right as governor of California?
I think he's galvanized a bunch of Americans that live in California to say we can take control of our country, we can take control of our state and get it back. There's Republicans, independents, Democrats, a lot of minorities who are saying, you know what, I need to give the Republican Party a second look. I need to give alternate candidates outside of just the mainstream that they're telling us to vote for, like Gavin Newsom, another look, because he is not what I want for this state.
Well, polls are now indicating that Larry Elder is the front runner at this point. Our former San Diego mayor, Kevin Faulconer, he's also one of the top four candidates for Republicans. So what do you feel that they have to offer Californians that Gavin Newsom did not?
I think Gavin Newsom had 3 years to show that he had leadership, and the list of failures that I listed before indicate that he did not lead. It's a governor who led in failure. And so I think when you look at the Republicans that are running, that can give an alternative view, alternative policies when it comes to school choice, when it comes to lowering taxes, when it comes to bringing back investment and making it a climate by which people want to work and build and grow and create jobs in the state, rather than taking it to red states all across the country like Texas and Florida. Those are the policies that these other people who are running that are on the Republican side can offer the state. And the last point is security and safety. The border is out of control. The people down south, as you very well know, your viewers know, the border is still out of control. Fentanyl and sex trafficking and the toll that it's taking on the economy and the defund the police movement. We will have Republican candidates who understand that public safety is important, and every Californian has a reasonable expectation that their child's not going to get shot or they're not going to get mugged when they're just walking down the street, going to the grocery store or going to church. These are reasonable things. Republicans will usher in a time that people can be proud to be and live and grow and raise their families in the state of California again.
Well, Californians certainly have a chance to cast their ballots today. Thank you, Paris Dennard. We appreciate your insight on this today, as of course Californians decide.
Thank you for having me.
All right, and Fox 5 will have complete